At my ex's house. Don't be jealous. That was the text. No context, no emojis, just raw words glowing on my phone screen at 11:42 p.m. I stared at it, the blood in my body turning to ice. My first thought wasn't even anger. It was disbelief, the kind that makes you blink 4 times, hoping the words rearrange themselves into something else. A prank. A joke. Anything. But the silence of our bedroom told me otherwise. The bed beside me was cold, empty. I sat up, the phone shaking in my hands. The curtains were half open, moonlight carving pale lines across the floor. The house was quiet except for the faint hum of the fridge downstairs. And in that quiet, my heart pounded like a war drum. I typed back. Why? And then deleted it. Too weak. Too desperate. I typed again. Be safe. Deleted. Finally, I wrote the words that came from a place deeper than fear, deeper than rage. Then stay there. Don't bother coming back. I hit send. I expected silence. But within seconds, the 3 dots began to dance on the screen. My breath caught. Then her reply came long, frantic, broken up with typos. No, wait, you don't understand, it's not what it sounds like. Please, can we talk? I swear I didn't mean it like that. I read it once, twice, and laughed bitterly. Didn't mean it like that? My wife, Anna, was at her ex's house in the middle of the night, and she thought words could smooth that over? I threw the phone on the bed and stood up, pacing. Memories crashed over me. Our wedding, her promises, the way she used to look at me like I was the only man in the room. And now she was texting me excuses from another man's house. The air felt thick. My chest burned. I wanted to scream, to smash something, but instead I sank back on the mattress, head in my hands. Minutes crawled by before the front door clicked open downstairs. My pulse spiked. Footsteps, soft but hurried, climbed the stairs. Then the door creaked, and there she was. Her hair was messy, her eyes wide, glistening. She looked like a stranger wearing my wife's skin. James, she whispered, voice trembling. Please let me explain. I didn't speak. Just stared. She stepped closer, wringing her hands. I went there because I needed closure. He called me, he said he was in a bad place, and I thought. Closure. My voice was low, sharp. At midnight? At his house? Her lips quivered. I know how it sounds, but I swear nothing happened. I needed to see for myself that part of my life was over. I laughed, but it came out broken. Over? Anna, you ended that when you married me. Her tears spilled. I didn't mean to hurt you. I thought I could handle it, but when I was there, I realized how wrong it was. That's why I texted you. I wanted to be honest. Honest. I shot up from the bed, the word cutting like glass. You think dropping at my ex's house, don't be jealous, is honesty? That's cruelty. She flinched, then covered her face with her hands, sobbing. And for a flicker of a moment I felt it. The pull of love, the instinct to hold her, to forgive her. 10 years of marriage doesn't just vanish. But then I saw the text again in my mind. The arrogance of it. The recklessness. Were you planning to come home at all? I asked quietly. Her shoulders shook. She didn't answer. That silence was worse than any confession. I walked past her, down the stairs, the wood groaning under my weight. My throat was tight, my vision blurred, but I forced myself forward. She followed, her voice desperate. James, please. Look at me. Nothing happened. I swear on my life, nothing happened. At the bottom of the stairs, I turned to her. Her face was blotched red, mascara streaked, her whole body trembling. She looked like she might collapse. And here's the cruel truth. I believed her. I believed nothing physical happened. But betrayal isn't always measured in touches or kisses. Sometimes it's in the choice to be somewhere you shouldn't, with someone you shouldn't, while your spouse lies awake wondering where you are. I grabbed my keys from the counter. Where are you going? She asked, panic flooding her voice. Away, I said flatly. Her eyes widened. Please don't. Not like this. Yell at me, hate me, but don't walk away. I gripped the doorknob, and that's when it came, the breaking point. I don't have to yell, I whispered. Because the second you pressed send on that text, Anna, you already ended us. She broke then, fell to her knees on the tile. sobbing so violently I thought she'd choke on her own tears. James, please. I love you. Don't do this. I was stupid. I was selfish. Don't let it end here. Her cries echoed through the house, raw and piercing. For a moment I froze, torn between the man who still loved her and the man who couldn't forgive her. I opened the door, the night air cold against my face, and I said the words that gutted us both. You wanted closure. Now you have it. I walked out, the sound of her wails fading behind me, swallowed by the darkness. The night stretched endless as I drove, headlights carving through empty roads. My phone buzzed again and again on the seat beside me. Her calls, her messages, her apologies. But I didn't look. Couldn't. Because I knew if I did, if I saw her words, I might turn back. And if I turned back, I'd be chained to a ghost of trust that could never be resurrected. Sometimes the cruelest betrayals aren't the ones that end with someone else's body in your bed. Sometimes it's just a sentence, a text message, 7 little words. At my ex's house, don't be jealous. Words that shattered everything.